before anything, Ian said something earlier. How's everyone this morning? Hold on. How's everyone this morning? Okay, kind of works. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so as he said, my name is Elise Quevedo. I'm the author of Creating a Kick-Ass Attitude, and they did make it child-friendly because, you know, when you're in print and all, you know, you can't really say kick-ass, but I do, so I will say that again. My book made debut in Italian radio yesterday, and it was an honor because the book has only been out a couple of months, and to have somebody that is quite new internationally as a speaker, as an author, to go automatically on Italian radio or in a different language is absolutely fantastic. All I understood from the presentation was Elise Quevedo and Kick-Ass, which was the way they did it in Italian. And it's all about having that business attitude in business and in life. Now, what I'm going to, guys, share with you today is all about having the right attitude, and you can apply it to your business, you can apply it to your personal life, or onto any aspect in life. I was taking notes on when we were taking introductions, because one of the things I speak about in my book and how I coach my clients is that you need to have a why. The number one reason in business and in life, whenever you do something, why are you in business? Why are you doing it? Now, Andrea said something, you know, she said, I picked up the phone and I made a call and I saved my client £1,000. Now, how many people would actually do that? Most people will say, what you need to do is you need to call this person. Andrea didn't. She took action. She knows her whys. She's got a company, she's got her flyers ready, she's got the right attitude and the right mindset. Then we had Benita. She had, you know, the coffee, and she goes, the first thing that popped into my head, free samples. I was like, oh, I want one of those. She had something. What does your business offer that is separate from everybody else? Now, businesses, whether you're a personal trainer, you've got an e-commerce business, you're in social media, there is about 100 companies that do the same thing. Why would people go for you? And it all comes from your attitude, the way you present yourself, the way that your business comes about. Now, we've got multi-level marketing, we've got the utility warehouse. I've got over 10 years experience in network marketing. The company that I was with doesn't really matter because they're all pretty much the same. Products, if you're in the health industry, health nutrition, a health product is a health product. A glass of water is a glass of water. Now, when it comes to attitude, I can have this glass here. Is it half full or is it half empty? In my view, it's full. Half full of water, half full of air. Okay? It is the way that you think in business. But the other thing that you need in business, not is only your why, and you need to write it down, is your objective. Now, what's the objective of your business? Now, I liked it when the guys from Access Storage said, we offer fantastic customer service. Straight through. It came out. Now, solicitor, I forgot, Bess actually, sorry, Pammy, she said one phrase, why use us? And she gave a little spiel. She gave her niche. Automatically, you pay attention to what she's saying. There is 3 different people here doing the same kind of job, but it brought to my attention that she actually knew her objectives. Why am I doing it? Why should you choose me over somebody else? We're not here to take businesses away from each other. There are millions of people in the UK, billions of people around the world, and all our businesses are global. So the one thing that you need to make clear, write your whys, why are you doing your company, what's your objective, and number 3, Ian in here will be the expert, but it's going to be your branding. How many guys in here have websites for their business? Raise your hands up. Okay. So nearly everybody has a website. Are you utilizing the internet enough? Ian said, I can make you be on the top of Google. Ringing bells in my ear. I was like, hold on. You know, because sometimes if you've got about 15 people talking, you go to a networking event and you talk to people. How many people do you actually call back? How many people do you actually say, I want to take you for a coffee next week? I tend to do that with nearly every person that I meet that I think could be a possible joint venture partner. If there is something that I've learned in social media marketing or in any events that I've done, when you meet someone and you shake their hand, and you say, nice to meet you, don't be fake about it. Have the right attitude and say, you know what, in the future, I may not need you now, but I would like to know what you do. As a hobby, I actually do a little bit of acting, and just on the background, because it's a lot of fun. Some people go drinking, some people go smoking, I go acting, But just as the background, no main roles. That's how I met Lorraine. We've been friends for over a year now, and I always say to people, what else do you do? Sometimes people go on a set and they don't want to find out what they do. Thanks to that, my book was published as an ebook, thanks to somebody on set, because I made the effort of finding out, what else do you do? You've got your company, what are your hobbies? That's the right positive attitude. It's being able to understand that it's not about you, it's about your customer, it's about your needs, the people that you meet. What are they going to do for you in the future? I've been able to meet publishers, people that are in marketing. Thanks to all the social media and the right attitude, I'm putting myself out there. I've never thought of doing things like this if I didn't put myself out there. And it all starts with the right attitude. Now, you can get up every morning and say, oh, well, I'm going to work, But today, you all guys came here. I woke up at like 5:30 as well. I live near Gatwick Airport, stay at my friends. We were here about 6:30, because I like to be early, just in case. So we were just waiting down the road. But it's like, whatever you're going to do, give 100%. Don't be late. It's something, it's your brand, it's your company. If you're here to present your company to someone, there's always, train, traffic, whatever, but don't you want to make sure that you're one of the first people here? Kirsty was the first one. I was the second, Lorraine was the third. Alistair was fourth, I tend to keep track of who comes in at what time. If somebody says 7:30, half an hour before. That's my rule. It's not everybody's rule, but that's my rule, because I like to make sure that I'm there to see who's coming in, who makes an effort, who sits there quietly on the side. Well, I'm here to network, but I just wait till somebody comes to me. No, put yourself out there, go to people. What's your name? What do you do? The lady that came in and sat next to me, she approached me before I approached her. Fantastic, I love it. Because even I sometimes start going on my phone like most people do. Hold on, I don't want to talk to anybody, so this is what we do. This is the 21st century now. I don't want to talk to people. Automatically you do that, and it's a standoffish barrier. Now, there is I don't know how many of you are into motivational speaking, or you listen to speakers, but there was a guy called Jim Rohn, who I had the pleasure of meeting, and he passed away a couple of years ago, and he said, for things to change, you have to change. Now, a lot of people are set on their ways, and you have a company, and you're at a certain level, like you're at a plateau. Now, you want new business, you want new customers, and they say, well, I'm not going to change because I know what I'm doing. I've been in the business for 30 years. Well, if you do what you've always done, you will get what you've always gotten. Simple. You want things to change, you want more customers, you got to change. It is being outside of the comfort zone. Now, that's something that I've done in the last year, and it's taken my business from people not knowing me to, again, having people in Hollywood, in the States. I've coached people in Japan. I've coached people all over the world. But I will never say no to meeting. It doesn't matter if you are cleaning the streets, if you're serving coffee at a Starbucks, or if you're a millionaire. At the end of the day, it is your attitude. Because there is another saying that says, it is nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Now, that will open many doors, and it all comes down to the attitude that you have in yourself. By coming here this morning, there is about 14 people here. We're going to come 13 people richer today. It's not about money. It's not about, oh, what am I going to get out of them? It's about networking, because I may not have the need for somebody to clear all my clutter right now, but Andrea, I may know straight away 3 people that I go, oh my God, I know 3 people that can use her. I may not need an accountant right now, but I was talking already saying, like, I'm setting up a business in July with somebody else. I'm going to need a new accountant, and I'm going to need somebody to do my books, because I don't want to do it. So straight away I said, I'm going to get your business card later. Don't think about right now. Think about your future. Where else do you want to expand? With the internet now, you guys have got social media, and Ian, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. I attend a lot of seminars as well, even myself, when it comes to social media. And a couple of years ago, the website was the most important thing. You had a website, and straight away, with a couple of SEOs, you could become part of Google. Now, I learned from Matt Basak, which is the #1 affiliate marketer in the States. He's created millions out of websites. Is that not only do you need to have a website, but with the right attitude and not having the knowledge of what the internet can do for you, which is something that I do with my business and other people, is that it's everything that surrounds your website. Do you have blogs? Do you have articles? Google now is not only looking at your website, but it's looking at the links outside that actually link onto your website. So what else are you doing to get your business, your website, out in the market? Even if you're a local business and your website, it's not about just being local. You want people to attract, more customers, international access to storage. I would come from Gatwick. By the speech you gave, I don't mind coming to London and bringing this stuff to you, and I live near Gatwick. It's the customer service that you're doing, but if you're not on the internet, if there aren't articles out there talking about you, you're not going to get to the top. But obviously with SEO and everything that Ian will probably do with his business, that makes a lot more sense. But it's something that I learned is like your brand is important. What does your brand say about you? And that comes with what we said earlier. You need to know your whys, you need to have your objectives, and you need to have a motto for your company and passion for it. Are you here because somebody sent you? Like your partner said, oh, go to the Chamber of Commerce today and, just make some comments, make some networking, get some business cards and we do something? Or are you doing it because this is your passion? This is what you want to do for your life? I know that speaking, talking on platforms, absolutely love it. Getting in front of 2,000 people and inspiring someone to do that little bit better, I love it. It's the reason I wrote the book. And the thing is, anybody can write a book. I spoke to the guy who wrote The Millionaire Mindset, Jerry Robert, and that's when I was doing network marketing. And in my mind, I was determined to write a book just about network marketing, because that's the field that I was in. And he said, don't do that. And I said, no, but I want to do kick-ass attitude in this specific company. And he said, what happens if you leave the company? And I was like, no, I'm sure I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Well, although I'm still doing it, it is not my main thing. You've got to think outside of the box. And in fact, from the box. There is no box. Have enough imagination. Walt Disney used to say, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Where do you want to take your company today? Write that down. Where do you want to take your company today? Why are you here? Where are you going? And it all starts again with the attitude and the mindset. The great thing is that about everybody that came here today, I wrote something about everybody. Free samples, the notary, Esther, who said, I actually last year, became a notary. Why? Because there was a niche in the market. It's finding that little extra thing. Do you want to go to a training? Do you want to get inspired? Get a mentor, get a coach. It doesn't have to cost money. Go on YouTube, go on Google. There is plenty of mentors out there. Every day I get inspired by different people. People that I meet on the street, and it's all done with the attitude. I also meet close-minded people that say, well, this is the way I am and I'm never going to change. And it tends to happen with the older generation. But there is a lot of people now. I'm trying to teach someone about Twitter. I've been nicknamed Twitter Girl because I went from having 40 followers to over 100,000 on my Twitter. And that's again, it's all thanks to social media. And that boosted my credibility and people wondering, who is this girl? All of a sudden, people are paying me to tweet. How great is that, just by having Twitter? A year ago, I didn't use Twitter. I had it as a system, but I didn't realize that it could help my business. I didn't realize that having a fan page could reach other people. What you've got to understand, not everybody will come to your shop directly or find you as a personal trainer or as an accountant if you're not online. Some people will find you if you're on Twitter. Other people will find you if you've got a fan page on Facebook. Other people will find you if you're on LinkedIn. How many people in here are on LinkedIn? Nearly everybody. LinkedIn is important for business. I didn't know that 6 months ago. I'm a latecomer when it comes to LinkedIn, and I thought I knew everything about social media, but I didn't. There is always something new coming on the market. There is something called Pinterest in the States, something new that has come on the market, and you need to be out on the lookout and be willing to learn, be open to change. So mindset and attitude comes together. Network, we're going to have about half an hour. Is it half an hour after this that we get to talk to people, or network or?
Well, 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Okay, half an hour, 10 minutes, you know. I like more time. Get business cards, go for a coffee. There we go. You know, make an effort, talk to people. Who do you think that you could, you know, do a joint venture with, maybe in the future? And again, if you don't think they can be of use to you, they could be of use to someone that you meet in the future. I love networking and I love putting people together. My business is on a specific niche. So a lot of people that I meet, I won't be able to use you for my business, but I meet so many people around the world that I'm always going to have a use for one of you to put you with somebody else. I'm always thinking of people, okay, I can't use you, but I really want your details because I'm sure there is someone that I know that you can use. Or, you know, it's just the idea and the attitude that anything is possible, that your business can be the best business in the world. And we're in Islington right now. Most businesses in here, guys, you are local to here. Bring the outside world to Islington. Whatever it is that you're based, go on the net, get people out there, network, and do JV. JV means joint venture. And again, it's not just yourself, but it's the people around you. Zig Ziglar used to say, you can achieve anything you want in life if you help enough other people achieve what they want. A lot of people think of money first. Scratch that. Think about the needs and services of people. When you do that, the clients will come. We're all here in the service industry. Customer service is a #1 thing. We can do anything that we put our mind to it. So the last 2 things that I want to say, the repeats is because there is a little video clip that I want to play. It's only 2 minutes. So remember your whys in your business. Have an objective. Write that down and work on your branding. We all can. I work on it every day. And let me just, not sure if the sound will be great, but just pay attention to the words. It's only 2 minutes. Oh, hold on. Technology, as always, doesn't always work. Okay. Nah, I want to do that. One of my favorite videos. In life you can do anything, whether it's in business or personal life. So guys, if you've got any questions, you know, I'll obviously be here. But if you've got any questions, nice. So thank you ever so much for paying attention for the past 20 minutes. Go out there and create a kick-ass attitude.